Hey guys, today I'm going to review and demo some new Chanel makeup. I ordered their blush and highlighter duo, that's from the spring 2021 collection. A few of their Le Lion Velvet Matte lipsticks that were released, I believe, late December, so they're still fairly new. And then their Ultra Wear High Shine lip lacquer. So let's start first with the blush and highlighter duo. This was what I looked most forward to when I saw the photos a couple months back. I get a lot of my new makeup or new release makeup information from Chic Profile. I will link her information below. The blush and duo highlighter comes in this compact. For those of you guys already familiar with Chanel makeup, it also comes with this brush here. Although I will probably use my own brushes to apply the product. And then there's actually this cover that the brush sits on. There's another cover that protects the product. The blush, the highlighter, I think this is such a pretty color combination. I did play around with some of the makeup when I got it yesterday, but I won't get into too many details of my thoughts until I'm actually applying it and you guys have a chance to see what it looks like on me. A little bit more about the product. This is made in Italy and has a shelf life of 18 months. And I'm going to read the product description off of the website here, just so you guys can get an idea of what to expect when I demo it. So this product is a limited edition powder duo that has a satiny peach highlighter and a radiant coral orange blush. And it's created by Lucia Pica exclusively for the Spring-Summer 2021 collection. It's embossed with a floral motif. And I must say, any kind of pretty embossing just really catches my eye. And right away I'm like, whoa, what is that? So yeah, I find that the highlighter is especially captivating for me because I don't really have like a pink highlighter that's quite, you know, this shade of pink or at this like color depth. The coral orange blush is, you'll see in a bit, I think different skin tones is going to show more pink or more orange. It does show a little bit more orange on me. In fact, you might even be able to describe it as more like a terracotta blush shade too. I'm going to apply the blush using Sonia G's Sky Face Set. This is the soft cheek brush. When I swipe the brush, it really doesn't look like I got too much product off of it, but still I'm going to tap off the excess here, just in case. So that's with one application. I think we can go back in for a second one. You can definitely see it better now. I think the color looks, with all the lighting, it looks more corally, but under maybe normal lighting or dimmer lights, it does look a bit more orange on me. And because I would like to blend this out a little bit more, it's really interesting. Like, this is a very soft brush and it usually picks up just the right amount of product. But I find that, you know, in this case here, I want it blended out a bit more. So I'm actually gonna get a bigger and a fluffier brush to do that. I'm taking Beautylish's Lunar New Year brush that they released last year. By the way, they are coming out with a 2021 version. It's Year of the Ox. And there's a little cute ox on the brush design. So that is going to be available or launched on Tuesday, so next Tuesday. You guys would be seeing this video Friday. Yeah, so a couple of days after the weekend. If you are interested, you can sign up on Beautylish's website to get notified. I will also post an update on my Instagram stories when the brush is launched. So let's go ahead and blend that out a little bit more. And I'm going to get the highlighter on now, also from Sonia G's Sky Face Set. This is the Mini Cheek. What do you guys think of that? No highlighter with highlighter. I do think the pink is really flattering. Let me just go ahead and do a swatch. Yeah, the product goes on really, really smoothly. I think these are such beautiful shades for, you know, many different types of skin tones just because of that orange and warmer pink too. And for lips, I'm going to swatch first before I put on my lips the Rouge Allure Laque. This is their Ultra Wear Shine Liquid Lip, and this is in the shade Inflexible. So let me swatch this first because I find this product to be really interesting. It's not quite what you think it is, or it's not quite what I thought it was, and I'll get into the product description and we can kind of compare expectations. So this is with one swipe using their doe foot applicator. I'm just going to use a finger here and spread it out because that's what essentially I would do with the doe foot applicator once I put the product. And I've just kind of went like this, and you can see Inflexible is a fairly nude, but it applies fairly sheer. The color is buildable, but you probably have to give this first swipe here like a minute to settle down before you apply another layer. So we're gonna do exactly that, and as we wait, I'll just read the product description. The product is described as a liquid lipstick that combines ultra intense color with long wearing satin shine in one swipe. And the composition of this product is infused with 2 types of polymers to preserve color intensity and help lock in hydration. The water-resistant formula features a creamy, fluid texture that glides on smoothly and lasts up to 12 hours. That's a long time. Lips feel comfortable for up to 8 hours. So I do have my thoughts on the color payoff, how it wears, and how comfortable it is. I did wear this last night and again for several hours today. So this is a swatch that is dried or settled down. I'm gonna go in for a second application. And this time, instead of using the finger, I'll just use the doe foot applicator. So that's the second application, and indeed we've built a little bit more color, and we'll let that dry as well. I do want to show you other lipsticks that I have in my collection that I think has a similar finish to this, and I just want to show you the difference in color payoff or the similarities between them. With the shade, the first comparison lipstick that comes to mind is YSL's Rouge Volupte. This is the Rock and Shine lipstick. This is 01 Nude Solo, and the Rock and Shine line has a star glittery, like silver glittery core. It goes all the way through the lipstick. What it does is when you swipe your lips with it, it deposits glitter. So the finish is actually a shimmery, silver glittery kind of finish. And you'll see, I think it's quite similar to this Chanel liquid lipstick. So this is with one swipe, and you can see how pigmented it is when compared to the Chanel liquid lipstick. And I'll just do another swipe here. And same thing, buildable, a second layer, you just get more of that pink. And they both kind of shimmer in the same way. I would say the shimmer from the Chanel Laque is a little bit, it's tinier, like maybe a little bit more refined. And the glitters here from the YSL lipstick is like just a touch chunkier. The other comparison I wanted to do is with Chantecaille's Tinted Lip Balm. This is in the shade Beach Rose. And this, next to the other two, this is with one swipe. This is truly a tinted lip balm, but it does remind me of the Lip Laque. And I just swiped 2 layers right above it. The payoff is fairly similar between these two. So it is a bit of a surprise to me that they described this lipstick as like, you know, super pigmented or high payoff, because it's not quite if you were to compare it to, you know, another lipstick, another brand that has a similar finish. Although you can build on the color, it does take some time. Like you have to wait for the layers to dry and then put another layer on. And when I look at the product description again, it does say ultra intense color, which may not necessarily mean high color payoff, but I do feel, and maybe it's the shade, because this is a very nude shade, maybe with the other shades, you're gonna get that intense color. From the pictures I see on the website, maybe with the lighting, it just looks like there's a lot of color coming off of it, especially with the other shades. So anyways, why don't we go ahead, and I'm just gonna put this on my lips. So this is with one layer, and you can see the color much better with all that camera lighting. I think it looks really pretty because I can see it more. Let's wait for this to dry and then I'll add on a second layer. And it's been a minute, I'm going to add a second layer. You can really see the color so much better when there's that lighting. When I'm just looking at this from my bathroom mirror and even, you know, on the phone and I'm in the kitchen or something, it just looks very sheer. And I think the swatch really shows what I'm trying to say. I feel like you can really see this color so much more when there's lighting coming through, because when I look in the bathroom mirror and even just like this, through my vanity mirror, it still seems pretty sheer. And I can see my natural lip color come through as well. I don't dislike the lipstick, it's just different from my expectations. As for the level of comfort, how long wear it is, the lipstick goes on, like the description says, it kind of glides on, it's very liquid-like. This is true. And in about a minute, it settles down and feels more like a lip balm. You definitely do feel something is on your lips, but it's more of a nourishing lip balm than the weight of a lipstick, which is really interesting because of all the great lipstick formulas that are available to us now. I'm always expecting weightlessness from these products, but this actually has like a lip balm feel, and it already feels like that. This feeling lasts throughout the time you have the lipstick on. So today, before I started filming, I had worn this for about 4.5 to 5 hours. It remained comfortable. You can, as it wears off or it transfers because you are drinking, you know, you had a meal, you can definitely easily just reapply by putting more on without, you know, having to wipe it off, put something hydrating, you know, put lip balm and then put this on. So I would say it is long wear, it is hydrating. I definitely will be giving this more tries and come back with an update later on to see, you know, after several more wears, how do I feel? Do my lips feel like they do become, you know, noticeably parched after a while? I will say, because of the glitters that are in this formula, it does accentuate the lines on the lips. So when I look closely, you know, I can see where on my lips it looks a little bit drier, you know, you can see the lines a little bit more. Like any lipstick application, if you're able to exfoliate before, I think that does help on how it looks and how it wears on your lips. Next, we're going to take a look at the Rouge Allure Velvet Le Lion lipsticks. And Le Lion is lion in French. The whole theme is centered around how Gabrielle Chanel is a Leo. That's her zodiac sign. So on the bottom of the lipsticks, there is a lion head embossing. These are click lipsticks. Push the bottom and basically pull the cap off. The shades that I ordered is 227 Beige Rugissant, which is a nude shade, but has quite a bit of brown in it. And then the other shade that I ordered is 247 Rouge Impulsif. And it's a bright coral color. So I'm going to apply Rouge Impulsif on my lips right now. I did already swatch it on my arm, so I want to show that to you at the same time. This is the swatch, and I compared it against Chantecaille's Le Matte Stylo. The reason for that is these lipsticks are a soft matte, so there's still a bit of a satin finish to them. The Chantecaille Le Stylo Matte lipsticks also have a bit of a satin finish. I would say in comparison, these have more of a shine to them, so they're definitely on the much softer side of a matte lipstick. Chanel also has ultra matte lipsticks that are available, and from the photos on the site, those lipsticks definitely look like it's, you know, dried down, it's matte, you don't get much of a sheen from it at all. So let's go ahead and swatch 227. This is 227. I did get a chance to wear these lipsticks last night, but only for about 2 hours. It was comfortable during that time, so I am looking forward to wearing these more often and kind of let you guys know how they feel. But the first trial run, pretty comfortable, and even with this swatch just now, it does sit pretty comfortable on the lips. The scent of the lipsticks are all the same. Reminds me of Play-Doh. It's like a light scent that goes away pretty quickly, but does remind me of Play-Doh. And this is 227. It has a lot of brown in it. This is very much a terracotta shade, and it really took me by surprise. I think it's a good match against the blush and highlighter. It's also the reason why I put terracotta shades on my eyes today, because ultimately at the end of this video, I wanted to have a look with this lip color on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back. And my favorite shade of the three I tried today is going to be the one I'm wearing now, Beige Rugissant. I really thought when I first got this and tried it on, I really thought it was going to be much more nude and lighter, and to my surprise, it's a lot more brown. Like this from my vanity mirror, you can see quite a bit of orange and brown. Through the light, it's even just a little bit deeper. But either way, I like it because I like how it pulls this warm tone together. But it's still suitable for wintertime. Although you can wear warm and cool tones, bright looks and subdues or pastels kind of all season. You know, that's the nice thing about makeup is you can change it up according to your mood. But there's a certain vibe with this and a black top that I feel like you can rock this in the wintertime and still call it like winter chic look. And now that I've had this lipstick on for several minutes, it's had some time to settle down. I do think in the next hour, it'll settle down a little bit more and become more of a matte. Because right now, I think it's leaning more towards the satin side rather than a matte finish. I know it's velvet soft matte, so it'll never, you know, be the same as like a matte matte, but I do think it's gonna settle down a little bit more. I've never tried these lipsticks before or in recent years like a Chanel formula, so I could be wrong. Like everything else we looked at today, I'll definitely give it many more tries and come back to give you guys an update. And for the Fleurs de Printemps, this is the blush highlighter duo. This is as beautiful in person as it looks in the photos online. It's pigmented. I like the color payoff. I like the shade, the tones. When I put it on, I did have to work a little bit harder to blend everything out. I don't know if everybody's gonna have this experience, but that is what I felt or I had to do with this blush. So those are my thoughts on the blush and highlighter duo, as well as the Rouge Allure Velvet Le Lion lipstick. And then we have the Rouge Allure Laque. If you've tried this in a different shade than what I have here, which is Inflexible, Let me know if it's more, if that shade is more opaque, because I feel that this is fairly sheer for the description of it on the website. I don't dislike it, it's just different from what I had expected. So I'm very curious of other people's experience with this product. Thank you guys for watching. I've also drawn the winner to my giveaway, so check my Instagram and also your DM if you're the winner of that giveaway, and I want to coordinate details with you on how to get that box to you. Take care, see you guys soon, bye.